welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Listen to me, my people. Everybody that's on the highway, please drive safe to your destination. Like my Uncle Red Pill always say, baby, there's somebody somewhere out there who loves you. You got that? And it's your family, baby. We got to make it all make sense. Listen to me, the red truth. We're just gonna talk about some topics and things that people sent to me. I just want to break it down and get real with it, and get your take on what things is and what things ain't. If you haven't subscribed over there, baby, please, my people, subscribe over there at YouTube. You know what I mean? And Rumba, because that's how we live in today, baby. We got to make it all make sense. You feel me? Listen to me, my people. Now listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, baby. Listen, I need y'all to subscribe to that channel. Pay attention, my people. Listen, hit the subscribe button and that comment and let me know that you subscribe, baby, so I can hit you right back. Because I, Smoker Rapio, appreciate everything you do. Because I do, baby. Listen to me. Please subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Let eyes know that you're there in the building. We got to make it make sense. The red truth. Let's talk about some things, people. You know, there's a lot of content and people, a lot of shows and things that people is involved in. And I really love that. People got different perspectives about life because some people experience go further than others. So they have a little bit more shit that they can talk about than less. They got that. Well, good morning, Tashika baby. Now listen to me, people. My Uncle Red Pill keeping it 100. At the end of the day, the red truth. You want my take? I'm gonna give it to you, baby. Good morning, Tashika, baby. How you been? Where you been at, baby? See, I love my people. You see? Nah, the red truth today. I'm gonna play a couple of these videos and give my take for those out there who actually wanted me to do this. I thank and appreciate you for sending me all this content because we got to make this shit make sense. Doubting, baby. It's things that eyes and we's got to do to make it all make sense. You feel me? Now look at this. Tashika, baby, let me get your take on this. What you think about this video?
Cheat more than men?
Far more.
Listen to me. There's a man and a woman having an interview. And the man tells the woman, women cheat more than men, because the woman told him that that's a true statement. And he's like, really? But see, a lot of people believe that the cheating thing between man and woman that's in relationships, those that is in relationships, please stay together because, baby, outside, it ain't the same. You understand, baby? Welcome to the morning show. But for those who's in relationships, please work hard to try to maintain them, because what's out here today is not exactly what you know of, especially if you've been in a relationship for 10 years or more. The new relationship dating world is totally different. You got that? But in this clip right here, the red truth, I'm going to give you my take on this situation, baby. The woman said women cheat more than men. Now, if you don't know the statistics, they cheat evenly, to be honest with you. Men cheat somewhere around, I'm just saying, it's a little bit more, right? But they both is close, 48, 52, something like that, right? So it's kind of washing each other. But women are more clever. Listen to me, people. And they don't tell on themselves like men do. That part. You got that? So that's why it looks like men cheats more. Period. But the reality is, in a lot of situations, they are cheating evenly. Okay? Now, statistics-wise, it say men do, but that's only like 2%. So they damn near neck to neck. But the way men act and behave when they do, that sells a different perception. You see? Listen to me. We don't know how to keep our mouth closed. That's it. I mean, we do too much. You shouldn't cheat anyway. I'm just trying to tell you. But this comment, statement, pay attention.
Women cheat more than men?
Far more.
Come on.
Far, far more.
Come on.
Far from.
Why do you think women cheat more than men?
Because they're in denial about the infidelity.
They in denial about the infidelity. Now, when I heard this, the first thing I said, what you mean they in denial about the infidelity? You know the first thing that came to my mind? That women understand how men look at this. So they're finding alternative ways to try to create that to be something different. In other words, what we say, hashtag in denial. So this is what it is. They create a narrative for that situation to look a different way, sound a different way, but it's all the same, right? So that's what she's basically saying. They don't look at it as cheating, right? And when people don't become accountable, what they do, they force blame on somebody else. Now watch her work. Now watch her work. Yay!
When they cheat, they don't even label it as that. If a woman starts cheating,
What do they label it as?
They label it as my husband's no longer satisfying me.
You see that? My husband no longer satisfied me. You got that? You see? No accountability for her actions. Just because her husband don't satisfy you, just because your husband don't satisfy you, you didn't have a conversation about you going out and cheating. No, you didn't. No, you didn't, right? Because you probably don't know. You got me? And versus just leaving that situation alone and finding somebody who can. What we do, we make excuses to actually condone bad behavior. Pay attention. Watch what she said. Peep it out.
As that. If a woman starts cheating,
What do they label it as?
They label it as my husband's no longer satisfying me. They won't even say I'm cheating.
See? It's the lies they sell themselves so that way they don't have to feel guilty about bad behavior. And this is how relationships fall apart. Good morning, Central Marie, baby. This is how relationships fall apart. Because the accountability is not on display. This woman is cheating. It's nothing that this man doing can make you do something. You got that? You see? There's a choice to choose. Because you can also choose to walk away. That's an option. If you don't know, you know what I'm talking about? You see? So, but we don't do that. That's too much like right? So, but let's talk about why they stay. Because they still want the benefits of the man, but they're not connected to him.
They'll say my husband isn't satisfied. They find a way to redirect and shift the terminology so that they are void of guilt.
Void of guilt. Listen to me, people. Central, what you think about that? What you think about that, Tashika, baby? Tell me what you think about that. Do you think that's true, baby? You see? Do you think women actually cheat more than men? Or just men just sloppy when they do it? I'm just talking about on the surface. You see? You see? Hashtag void of guilt. You know, so that's why we push off on somebody else. So when you in a relationship, listen to me, all my men and women, listen to me. And it go both ways. I want to keep it 100 with you with that. All right. It's just not a woman thing either. Right. Cheating, period. I want to tell you about that right now. When a person see that they can actually push blame on you because you don't stand on business and they don't have to be accountable for their behavior because you're doing everything that she want to do, you instantly lose respect. She lose respect for you, right? And then the action comes later. You see? So the mental, verbal, action. Yes, sir. Welcome to the morning show, people. We got to make it make sense. So there's a process before you actually get and commit the act. There's a lot going on, which means you have the opportunity to say, you know what? I just don't think this is working out for us. People are not honest. And that's the reason why in the end, karma is real. Listen, everybody don't believe in it. I do. You see? But do you really think women cheat more than men?
Really?
Absolutely.
So how do we know women are cheating more than men? What is it like? Just public knowledge? Is there surveys? Or are you just hearing this from the people you're coaching?
The people I'm coaching, because firstly, you'll know, it's simple signs that you'll know. Firstly, when the guy, I always say infidelity is a result of men not being masculine and women not being feminine.
That's it. Men are not being masculine and women not being feminine. That equates to this relationship falling apart. Okay. Another word, let me say it to you like this, yeah, baby. We got to make this shit make sense. If you are biased about the things that the woman you in a relationship with know in her mind that you should hold her accountable and you don't, you're through. Welcome to the I don't care what nobody tell you, you're done. Because see, that woman already know how bad behavior should already be checked. Because you ain't the first person she been in a relationship with, so that shit didn't work never. See, people don't learn from their mistakes. They just try to get people to actually agree with their mistakes or just manipulate them so they can actually keep this alive. That's why I say a lot of people ain't in the business of change. Change requires you to do things that you ain't familiar with to get a different outcome. You see? How many people really want to do that? You see? What you say, Central baby? Right? I think we are definitely equal in that department. Both can be dirty and not accountable. That's why they're sneaking around. That's true. You see, it's evenly, but on the surface, for the most part, right? It's all about men cheating, men. Let me tell you just from some understanding and knowledge that I know, okay? Experience, should I say. There's more women than men. So the odds are women are cheating more. I don't care what nobody say. Just saying. If you got more of something, the odds are you're going to get more from that something. You got that? It's just what it is. But okay, I can see how that can be true. Okay, so watch this. Who controls sex? I'm sorry, the milk and cookies. Men or women? A woman. See? A man be intimate with a woman that he can be with. A woman be intimate with who she want to be with. You see the difference? You see? They control it. So anybody that have power and control, he who controls it all right? In the end, baby, they're going to be the one that actually get to do more because they have it to do with. We got to make it make sense, people. You see? And yes, you're right. I think they both treat like around the same, right? But this is why relationships are not working because people are not honest. You see? I know it's easy. Oh, it used to be honest, but it ain't that easy. Yes, it is. You just that dysfunctional. I mean, it's simple as that. My partner ain't that easy, man. I just feel like, if she don't want to do it, I'm going to listen to me. Because at the end of the day, that whatever's in the dark comes to the light. So I tell you, stand on business, that part. But I do believe there's more women cheating than what's on paper. You got that? Because if she controls it, right, and she can give it as she please, then I ain't going to never say the person that's cheating more will be the person who don't give it. Now, I understand what papers say, okay, and statistics say, right? But listen to me, people. If I control something and you don't, then I have more opportunities to do that. Unless women out here, they faithful and they all loyal and stuff like that, then we have a different conversation. But we know that is not it. Welcome to the morning show. So the reality is it's about the same or a little bit more for women. I'm just saying. That's the reason why a woman said it. Because she controlled that. Men control relationships. Just saying. Just saying. I'm just saying. You got that? Men control relationships. I'm just saying. You see? So when you understand that, baby, you got to look at it from a different perspective. All right? So that video right there, baby, I just think what I think. It's Thursday morning, and I need y'all to bring that smoke. Shout out, baby. I believe relationships can be something of importance if you get with the right person and stop acting and being something that you're not, because you're not being 100 yourself. Now listen to this. I got another. Let me show you something else that actually came to me too. Right? We're gonna make this shit.
Something that's so funny that.
Now look at this. A lot of women are out here taking care of men more than men taking care of women. It's a statement. We understand the behavior. I can understand how you get there. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about it. But I understand why women do this, you see? Because if you're not in the business of change, right, you're going to have to use your dollars to let your insecurities live. See, this is what men is not understanding. Women gonna have to keep on being this way and doing this. And I've been telling people that women gonna have to pay to play. Why? Because if you're not willing to change underneath another man's command or how he's rocking and rock on his page, then you can keep your page alive and he keep his page alive, and then we just gonna be that way. You see? You got me?
What I noticed is that there's a lot more women out here taking care of men than there are men taking care of women. Like, there's a lot of dudes out here who are living in a woman's house, fucking she's paying for everything, and he's just sitting at home.
But why would a woman, listen to me, my people, I want to ask that question. We're going to come back to that video. Okay? Why would a woman allow a man to stay, sleep, and don't mount up to nothing while she go out and go to work? Can somebody make it make sense? Tell me why. Tell me why y'all think that, baby. Why do you think that? Why do you think men just lay up like that and women just let them do it? You think the man making her do that? Or that's a choice she's choosing to do? So I would have to go with option B, the choice she's choosing to do. Now, why is she choosing to do this, my Uncle Red Pill? Because insecurities. It stops a person from actually reaching their highest potential. So they are willing to settle for less because they understand in their mind they're not where they want to be. Now watch this, baby. If it all changed tomorrow, you get that BBL? Start working on herself. She gonna check out on that dumb shit. Why? Because she understands what she's doing is because the lack of. Now subconsciously they do this, and they might not just understand it on the surface, but subconsciously, the lack, the flaws that she has, the insecurities that she's dealing with on a daily basis, allow this situation to live. It gives it oxygen. You see? But when that person stand on business, man or woman, that situation gonna change. Because that oxygen that you breathe, that don't come with success. See, life is about stages. You got to ask yourself which one you in. Welcome to the morning show, people. You got that, baby. Accountability is what I'm talking about. And that's the reason why these women allowing men to lay up, because they ain't ready to work on themselves. That's the truth.
And that's fucking embarrassing, right? So when I make videos talking about, trying to help and improve men, right? Because there's a statistic out there that there's more lonely men than ever. And maybe there's a reason for that, right? Because you're not trying to improve yourself. You're not trying to be better. You talk so much about.
But the feminist movement, see, goes back to this. See, I'm so glad that this young man speak this up. Go check him out. Listen to me, my people. I need you to understand this. What he's saying, it got a lot of truth to it. It's a lot of, and I mean it's a lot of little boys trapped in grown men body. See, I had this live not too long ago. You need to go check it out. There's a lot of little boys trapped in a grown man's body, right? And see, they can become a little boy and stay a little boy underneath a feminist woman mindset. See, she too busy trying to prove that she don't need a man, right? And just accepting anything that he comes with. Why? Because her insecurities is still intact. See, listen to me, baby. That ain't the way it go. And in those same relationships, though, men cheat on them women. Now, I can't believe I did all this. You hear them videos. You see them videos. I can't believe I done did this. Take my clothes. Take this. Oh, I bought you this. What you got on right there? I got this. I got that. And he don't got respect for you. You got that? See, it go both ways. That's when you know you're out of place, baby. We got to make it make sense. That's why a lot of women out here taking care of men. Because their bad behavior and their beliefs. They tried to do it the opposite way. But they refused to change along with it. So they found a problem with working with a man. So now a man gonna have to work with her. In order for a man to work with her, she gonna have to pay the way. In order for that to happen, her insecurities gonna have to be on display for her to accept that. You see? Or else, she gonna dead that shit. You feel me? What you got just saying, Chair Marie? Some people cheat because of lack of respect. Absolutely. 90% of the people cheat because of lack of respect. Because if I respect you enough and say I care about you also, you see, that'll stop me from doing that. See? And not just respect for the people, respect for yourself. See? That's a different animal. You see? Because would you want that to be happen to you? No, you wouldn't. No. Okay, so that right there alone let you know right then and there, baby. You see? You got to change your mindset so you can change the outcome. But this is the reason why women allowing men to lay up and they pay up, because they ain't where they needs to be in life either. And they're not willing to change. So money is the answer.
What you want from women, but you never want to listen to what women want from you, right? I understand the economy the way it is. 2-income family households is important, is ideal. But when I say be a provider, I mean you're just paying for most of the stuff. Now, if you want equal 50-50, you can't expect a woman to cook and clean for you and be submissive.
Any man that makes enough money, listen to me, ladies. I want to say this too to you. And I'm going to keep it 100 with you, baby. Any man that wants to go 50-50 with you, he's not all the way in with you. I told you everything. Well, why you say that? He can play his part. I can play my part, and we can be this. Listen to me, people. I'm telling you now. Any man that's willing to let his old lady pay 50-50 on everything and never want to take the lead and never want to hold more responsibility in that situation, he using you. Period. Right? I'm talking about you in a relationship with somebody. Because, see, a man always want to do more for a woman. Why? Because he wants her to understand in her mind that he's rocking with her. And a man shows that by doing things for women, buying things, taking her places, eliminating her stress as much as he can. But if the man don't have it, that's a different story. We need to build together to get there. I got that. But if a man makes 6 figures and he still got you paying your way 50-50, baby, the milk and cookers ain't shit. I'm telling you right now. And what he think about you, you ain't it. Because if that is strong enough to sustain in a relationship with you, then you don't really have a relationship. You have a partnership. We got to make that shit make sense, people. Welcome to the morning show. Listen to me, my people. Pay attention.
Right? You have to do equal work. But at the end of the day, there's certain things that men look for and certain things women look for. It is what it is.
But it's kind of all looking the same, partner. Because these mothers raise their sons and their daughters the same. So the water is muddy. You know, we trying to identify what's real and what's not. We got too many little boys getting a pass. And these women insecurities allowing that to live. The feminist movement, I don't need nobody, so you pay for every day just to show them that you don't need nobody, but you still with somebody? We got to make this shit make sense. It don't make no goddamn sense. But if you ain't gonna work on yourself, it makes a lot of sense. Because you're not willing to change and cooperate. See, that requires you to get on your purpose as a woman. Just giving a job, having a job, making money, that's just something simple. Okay? But when you start creating things around your life, see, that is the plan. You see? Listen to me, my people. We got to make this shit make sense. And I agree. It's too many women out here bird feeding men, little boys. And then when they get on their purpose and they realize, because they already knew they ain't mounting up, when they get on their purpose, they gonna leave you alone or cheat on you. That's a fact, though. Because he already know where he at in life. He needs to do more. But you accepting him to do less and never ever do no more. And when he decide to change, he gonna change you too. Because you was a woman who allowed him to be with you for less. So why you expect him to give you more now? You see, it's a trap. So don't play the game, right? If a man is so consistent on 50-50 when you go out, go to lunch, go to dinner, I am telling you right now, leave that shit alone. No, baby. Because a man always, there's a part of a man deep down, I don't care what nobody say, he wants to impress that woman. To let her know that he is able and capable of taking this situation to a better place. You got that? Yes, we do it. Care what nobody say. And if a man you with don't do it, he always talk about the 50-50, I suggest you walk away. Because that's a man that's not all the way in. 50-50, 1 feet in, 1 feet out. That's the baby, that's gonna be the new thing. That man look at you as a woman that's on turn, not for turn. You got that? Just keeping it 100 with your baby. We got to make this shit make sense. Hashtag baby, change your mindset. Yes, we have to do that. Baby. Hashtag make this shit make sense. Because there's a lot of things that don't make sense, people. You got me? So women are taking care of more men because there's more women in society. And women today are it's more focused on the bag. School, more enrollment. Just saying. Then men. That outcome gonna lead eventually to more success than men when it comes to that. You see? We got to make that shit make sense, people. Now look at this. Now, this video here, somebody sent me, I kind of like it a lot. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You see?
Typically want.
I want y'all to go check out that show too, baby. You see? Tonight conversation. We got to make this shit make sense. This young lady says some good stuff, right? And this is good too. But I got something to say about what she's going to say. And not that she's wrong, right? But there's another side to this conversation that we're not talking about. We got to make this shit make sense. Pay attention, my people. Listen to what she said.
Women typically want and need the emotional security from men. They also need that bond of equals, knowing that we will share responsibilities and you're not superior to me. You're not treating me like I'm inferior to you. Women typically want men who can appreciate her delicacy and not mishandling her, to understand that she's still a woman, seeing her, giving her that compassion, that trustworthiness. A lot of women are looking for that, just to add on.
Now listen, tonight conversation podcast, y'all go peep it out. Now listen, let's talk about this. All right? What she said makes a lot of sense. Okay? But let's talk about what she's not saying. Because that plays a major part of why this is not happening in relationships. Okay, let me read some of this. Baby hashtag water in the mud. It's muddy. No identity. We stand gray. Play both sides. Can always be right. You got that? You see? Hashtag get on your purpose as a woman. Accept your flaws and work on them. Stop trying to patch him up with a man and paying for him to be there because you ain't ready to face your reality and your fears. Yes, it's true. I know. Baby, hashtag leave it alone. Because there's no growth that comes from that. And when he get up on his purpose and realize that his life ain't mounting up to nothing, he may already know. He gonna leave you and cheat on you. Look at the stories. Don't make me double back, baby, and show you what I'm talking about, right? Don't be out here overextending yourself for a man who's not showing you that he's interested in you. That's clown shit. Baby, I'm just keeping it real, ladies, right? Sometimes you got to step back. He don't love me like that. He don't show me no thing. He don't take me nowhere. But I'm doing all this. Hashtag walk away from 50-50, right? And when I say that, I'm saying that especially for those who makes more in a situation and can take on that situation. You should do more. Now, I ain't saying you need to do 100 because you always want a person to feel like they're part of something. You got that. Okay? But what I am saying is he should do the majority. And if he can't, that's a different story. Because we all go through something. But if he's stacking his bag and you struggling to pay your 50 and you in a relationship with him, you got to be the dumbest. Welcome to the morning show. That shit don't make no sense. Hashtag, you got to ask yourself with that person at that moment. Are you in turn or term? And a lot of people get it confused. I know they are both start with a T. They both got 4 letters. I mean, but they're different in many ways. One takes you serious, and today, this moment is serious. There's a difference, people. You see? What you really want for a man? Ask yourself. You got to know before you approach. Baby, welcome to the morning show. Hey, to the morning show, baby. Hashtag thoughts and conversation. This show is live. I like a lot of their content, but let me break this down.
Women typically want and need the emotional security from men. They also need that bond of equals. No.
See? Now, this is where we have a problem. Emotional, I understand. The bond of equal is a problem to my Uncle Red Pill. And let me explain why. Because the equal accepts 50-50. See, that's a feminist conversation. Because a feminine woman ain't going to talk like this. No, she not. That's masculine energy. You see? She got sensitive. She was a feminine woman, and he became a feminist in the same line. She went emotional. That's femininity. But equality is masculinity. You see? Period. We got to make this shit make sense. Let's go.
Knowing that we will share responsibilities and you're not superior.
See? We will share responsibilities. Let me say something to y'all about life, if you don't know. Success. There is no way that success can be considered success, without consequences. There got to be a hierarchy in everything. But what you mean, my Red Pill? Because I mean, everything can go by. When it's equal, we both is in charge. And for those who follow the Bible, you know that's not it. And for those who don't, I'm just telling you, that's not it either. All right? A man has to show you because he have a relationship to give. So if he have a relationship to give, baby, he got one he need to lead. Right? And that don't require you playing 50-50 on everything. That requires you showing him that you available and willing to do it because we rocking together. We got to make this shit make sense, but to the automatically put your 50-50 on the table, that's some bullshit. And I suggest you never do it, right? These women need to make their mind up what they really want from a man. Turn or turn. And that's what they're getting confused, right? You can't worry about you can't have emotional this, but you want to be equal. It just don't go together. See, even at Walmart, right? There's no success without boundaries. You got that? There's a manager in every department in Walmart for a reason. You know why? Because everything can't be equal. There's a manager in sporting goods. There's a manager in the food department. There's a manager over the cashiers. There's a manager over security. There's a manager over every part. There's a hierarchy. Equality don't work in relationships. Because what she's talking about is a partnership. You see? Not companionship. We got to make this shit make sense. There is a big difference. So you got to ask yourself, baby, turn or turn? Because this will be getting confused. We can't put them all together. That ain't going to work like that.
Superior to me. You're not treating me like I'm inferior to you. Women typically want men who can appreciate her delicacy and not mishandling her.
Now, a man, like she's saying, delicacy, right? Well, I'm not delicate. And we 50-50. So now you're asking me to do more. But what you mean? It's 50-50. No, listen, right? Because somebody have to do more over there on your side because I got to give you all this shit that you need. The question is, are you giving that man what he needs versus what you want? See, this is what people fall off at, baby. Right? You can't take this behavior to a turn situation. That only applies for term, T-E-R-M. You got that? There ain't no other way. You see? But she's right about what she's saying, what women want, right? But do this woman qualify for what the things that the men want from her? And this is why relationships don't work. They so one-sided. They're Carondelet. They're not chopper-tooters. Baby, one-way street, Carondelet. Chopper-tooter, two-way. It got to go both ways. We got to make this shit make sense. But she's right. That is what women want, right? Women need a genie. The man has to be everything. Because how you going to be 50-50 and I still got to give you more to keep yourself where you need to be at? We already dead in this situation. That lets you know right there that can't go far like that. But in their mind, they want that.
Understand that she's still a woman. Seeing her, giving her that compassion, that trustworthiness. A lot of women are looking for that, just to add on.
See? But equality ain't gonna never be successful in relationships because that is a partnership, right? Ain't no feminine woman in society today. Listen to me, people. It's gonna tell a man that she wants to be 50-50 with him on every damn thing he do. Why? I can just do this by myself. Listen to me, people. It's nothing wrong with when you're on the same team. But to me, my Uncle Red Pill, I'm speaking for me, right? There's a big problem if the 50-50 is more important than everything y'all got going on. That lets me know that the person don't see you as the way you need to be seen. That part, people. Look here. We got rum. I need y'all to go over there, my Uncle Red Pill, baby. Yo, look, subscribe, baby. All right? We need to subscribe. But let me get back to what I'm saying. All right? We got to make this shit make sense, people. Let's get ready to rumble. All my people, baby, let me give it to your people. We're going to cross over right now. We got to talk about some things in Rumble. This is what we do, baby. Listen, hit the subscribe button and then comment and let me know that you subscribe, baby, so I can hit you right back. Because I, Smoker Rapio, appreciate everything you do. And I really do. Now, listen to me, my people. We about to switch over to Rumble. Listen, we got that Rumble in the jungle. We got to get that smoke going.